beautiful people, how are you doing? Welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm gonna do another story time for you to keep you a little bit entertained during this quarantine. I've been really enjoying story times, so I've been digging them out of my memory box and I've been like, well, you know, why not share it with you guys, and hopefully you do enjoy this kind of content. So like, comment and subscribe. Let's get into the video. As you can see by the title, guys, I'm going to share with you the day I spent in a cell, the time when I got into a little fight. I've got some Haribos with me to help me through this, remembering this traumatic experience. Let me loosen this a little bit. Okay. Oh, that's better. Basically, this haul started when I moved areas. So I used to live in Slough. If you know where that is, cool. If you don't, it's a bit of like on the outskirts of London in the west side, and I moved to a town called Northampton. When I moved here, it was like I started year 9, and you know, when I first moved, obviously, you know, as a child, when you're moving, it's a little bit like daunting, traumatic. You don't know anybody. Like, I didn't know anybody from around here. It was like a completely new experience for me. So I met my friend, which is my best friend now. Let's call her, I don't know if I should give out a real name, so I'm going to give her a name. So I'm going to call her Shanice. So I met Shanice, and we clicked, sway, best friend. We clicked, like, we were literally like, we were separated at birth. We literally got on so well, guys. I'm gonna really compress the story, okay? Obviously now I'm coming into the school, and everyone wants to know who this new girl, like, who is the new girl. You know, I start making friends. I used to like be in the dance group. Like, I used to be really active when I was back in Slough. So, you know, obviously, like, I was fresh and like, I was like popping, I had energy. I thought I was just like one little London girl, you know, coming to the countryside or whatever. Like, it was such a massive difference. Like, if you know Slough, or let me just say, if you know London, and you, because I spent the majority of my time in London, like, if you know London and if you know Northampton, they are completely two different areas. Like, they are completely different, okay? People started to like try and get to know me and all of that stuff, and then things started going downhill. So one day now, you know, by that time, like, I was like dancing and, you know, like forming like little dance groups, and me and my friend, we was getting quite popular like in the school. Like, we were lit. That was my girl. One day, yeah, so basically in class, I was the kind of person, like, I had my seat, and my seat is my seat. Like, you don't sit in my seat, and everyone knows, like, this is my seat. Like, everyone has their own seat to sit at. So anyway, one day, like, I go into the classroom, and someone sits in my seat. So let's call this boy Lucas. So Lucas goes to sit in my seat, and obviously around that time, like, the beef was already been cooking, like, it's been boiling. Do you get it? Like, so I've literally had skipped so much, yeah, but like beef started happening, like, and you know, there started to be like a really split and like a really separation. So Lucas goes to sit in my seat, and I'm just like, why are you sitting in my seat? Like, you know, that's my seat. Like, just get off my seat, innit? So anyway, like, an argument started, and we get into like a scruffle. Like, we get, like, it gets heated. Like, Lucas is trying to get in my face. We get in that air, whatever, the teacher has to come and separate us, yeah. So that day, yeah, things got really bad. So Shanice's mum came to pick us up. Basically, where I used to walk home, it used to be like under this tunnel, and yeah, so there was like rumors going around, like, oh, there's like beef, there's gonna be beef at the end of school, like they're waiting for us, blah 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 blah. So by that time, yeah, Shanice's mum had enough, because we were literally like, we went through hell at that school, to the point where we started skipping school. Like, we was not even going anymore. Like, it was getting so bad. The teachers were not doing anything. There was beef like every day there was no rest, blah blah. There was no rest. So she had enough, yeah. So she went to the tunnel. Guys, do you want to know what was at that tunnel? Do you want to know what was waiting for us at that tunnel? Half of the school was waiting for us at that tunnel because they knew that's the way that we were walking to school. So when we got there now, there's like a group, like an army of people waiting at the tunnel. So Shanice's mum goes there now, and she goes to confront, like, obviously the main people in it, like, you know, I've had enough of you doing this, like, what's going on, blah 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 blah. Let me tell you the way this escalated from 0 to 100, like, real quick. Like, it was like a mafia zone. Like, it was mad, guy. Like, it was crazy. So we obviously standing there in it because we're just like, yeah, like, Shanice's mom is gonna handle this, they're gonna back off, then we're gonna go back, and that's it. Before we know it, yeah, one lick comes from the side, yeah, and goes to bang Shanice's mom. And guys, you see when you go blackout, like, you don't even know like what's going on, like, oh, like, it was actually crazy. As soon as that lick like hit Shanice's mum, yeah, we were literally like anywhere, everywhere. Like, if your face is there, like, and let me tell you, like, it was boys, like, it was girls, like, proper licking us, we were licking them, like, it was like a scruff. Like, it was so bad, yeah. I remember being on the floor, yeah, and I was like, I was fighting this girl. My girl is like, I swear she's 6 foot, yeah. Bearing in mind, like, I'm like 5 foot, like maybe the one, like, do you get it? So do you understand the difference already? And she played basketball, yeah. These are not small girls, you get it? Someone's like kicking me on my head, but I'm just there, like, I've got strength at this point, do you get it? Like, I've got the strength, so I'm just like there, like, I'm holding on to her, like, let me tell you something, yeah. Only God knows, the Lord Jesus Christ, only God knows how we got out of there alive. Let me tell you, there was 3 of us. There was 3 of us. Me, Shanice, and Shanice's mum against half of the school. I don't even know how we got out of there, but we got out of there alive. We got out of there, went into Shanice's mum took us home. We went home. I had to I ended up having to go to the hospital to get my eye checked up because I had a bloodshot on my eye. Came home now, told my mum this, told my sister this. Like, guys, like, it was literally mad. Like, it was absolutely mad. Like, it was insane. Like, this was the worst, one of the worst experience like I've ever had in school. And from then, yeah, the teacher decided that they wanted to take us out of school. They wanted to remove us out of school. Bearing in mind that we were the one that was getting bullied, bearing in mind that we were the one that was going through it, but they wanted to take us out of school. So obviously then me and Shanice were just like, do you know what, we don't even want to go to that school anyway. Like, oh my god, and when I think back at it, I'm just like, I cannot believe it. Now, yeah, Sway, you want me to fight? Fight where? Like, where? Baby girl, we are not fighting. Where are you fighting to? Like, I can't even imagine fighting now. But then, oh, moving forward now, obviously my bloodshot needs to like calm down. Like, we out of school now, so we're not seeing these people. Oh yeah, and these people after the fight, yeah, I think they even started before that. They made a like a page or website, a blog about us, and they were saying how we got mashed up, how we were bleeding, like how we got let down, like how we got finished, whatever. And then yeah, me and Shanice used to have this ring. We both had like the same ring, you know how Bessie do, whatever. And one of them must have had one like scratch on their face. Yeah, we were just like, we don't know which one of us done that, but yeah, you done know. Obviously guys, I'm not glamorizing fighting, like, oh my gosh guys, you don't understand, it was one of the worst experiences of my life. I could not even imagine my daughter going through such a thing right now. Like, guys, you don't even know, yeah, like one lip to somebody can kill them. Do you get it? So all of this nonsense fighting, like, it's honestly, like, it's not worth it. And back then, obviously, we didn't even have the talk of all the mental health or whatever, but all that mental damage that caused us, like, if we were not strong people, we wouldn't, I don't even know, like, we would have literally just like faded off the earth. Going to a school I've just moved to, then going through that, it was just like, what did I do to you people? Like, what did I do? Like, and obviously Shanice's life was calm before I came into her life. Then when I came into her life, drama began. And it was just like, drama was literally following me, guys. Like, drama was following me. Moving forward now, obviously my mum, she's just like, oh my gosh, like, what's going on? Parents are getting involved. Guys, crazy things are going on. Like, absolute crazy things are going on. So I'm gonna get into the part now how I got locked up. I'm gonna do that in a part 2. Hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I do post part 2 of this video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe.